In the previous episode, we're up the front of the car, making those big front tyres fit, and we cut a bit of the car out, and that actually upset quite a few people. So if you thought that was bad, you're going to absolutely blow a gasket at what we're going to do at the back of the car. We need to fit bigger tyres again to the rear of this thing. We're going to need flares and an undertray. Surely we're going to need an undertray. While the car's up in the air, we've made some cardboard templates of what we wanted on the side of the car, just to give it the shape and the profile we're after. Wal's then gone ahead, made a steel frame under the center for the rear diffuser. Now this is removable. We still need to service the fuel tank, we still need to service the fuel filter. So the whole center part is removable, but the outside parts will be fixed and just fixed to the bodywork. It all started as cardboard templates to get the shape, and we've just built it out from there. And every time I think we've finished the undertray, we come up with a new addition. And this is exactly how it's built. Wal's made templates out of cardboard to get the shape he wants, to get where he wants it in the bumper. And then the undertray itself is made out of individual panels. So when I reverse into something or when a panel gets damaged, I can just replace the damaged panel. I don't need to replace the whole undertray because it's one big structure, just making it more serviceable. As far as function goes, it won't provide much downforce at all, and it won't change the handling of the car because of the ride height is so high. So this is more about looks than anything. So just to enhance the look of the car, make it look at that a little bit more aggressive, a little bit more custom. It's our flair, it's our car, so we'll make it look how we want it to look. So it's coming along really nice. He's almost finished. He's just going to do these extra little bits on the side just to give it a bit more wow, and then hopefully he'll be done. The reason for all this bodywork at the back of the car is because we're upgrading from a 255 rear tyre to a 300 rear tyre. The only problem being is even the 255 would hit on the outer edge of the guard. It was about as wide as we could get in there. So the 300's no chance. So I've had to get rid of the lip that was on the outside of the guard. How big's the lip? This is it here. So as you can see, it's quite a sizable gap. Now, because the new tyre is going to hang outside the guard, it would have hit this lip, so you get rid of it. How do you do that? Well, it's quite simple really. I've got a special tool, a bit of wire that I've looped to length. So I know that if I hang that over the wheel stud and measure up to the inner guard, I can then transfer that arc to the outside of the car. Very simple. I then get my blade, I cut along that mark, unpeel the wrap, and then we've got an edge to work to. Walls come down with the grinder just a little bit below where the wrap is and cut the outer skin off. Now the outer skin and the inner skin are joined at the edge. They're spot welded together, so he needs to cut the outer skin completely off. So then all we can see is the inner skin. He can then come down a little bit, cut that inner skin to the right radius, hammer it up till it meets the guard, and spot weld it back on. It's quite simple really. It's just a bit daunting getting in there and cutting the rear of your car to pieces. So this will just get cleaned up now, welded up, sealed, and then it's done. And we can now fit the wider tyre under the car and have it hang out of the guard without having to raise the car even more to miss that lip. The rear tyres we're going to are even taller again, so the back of the car will be higher off the ground than it was before, and we don't want to have to raise it even higher again just to get that clearance in under the guard. So that's the reason we're doing all the hard work, and that's what we're working towards, hoping that we can get the extra power to the ground a lot more efficiently than the little tyres ever did. The rear diffuser's certainly unique, certainly custom, and it'll prove to be divisive. A lot of people will hate it, and that's fine, everyone's got an opinion, but it's my car, I think it's cool, so we'll see. We'll see what they say. But just going to go through now, just radius up the edges just to soften it up a little bit, and we might even put a wrap or something on it just so it doesn't look like a big white thing hanging out of the back of the car. but I'm pretty keen to see what it looks like on the ground.